Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakwadash. And the honors, as always, to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone who were well and taught us truth. Today's lesson is going to go into remaining humble, remaining lowly, remaining contrite, because the Lord resisteth the proud, but giveth grace to the humble. I believe that's how it goes. Let's see. Resisteth proud. Let's see. James 4 and verse 6. But he giveth more grace. Wherefore he said, the Most High resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. And that's exactly what it is, man. Let's see what that word resisteth goes into actually. Let's see. Resisteth.
Strong's G 498. Antitasso.
So it says to resist, oppose, to rage, want to range oneself against. Let's see what Google says. Resist, withstand, counter, repel, to keep out, to oppose, to fight against, refuse to accept. So the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai is what? He's refusing to accept the proud. He's setting his face against the proud, but he giveth grace to the humble. And we can get that word grace.
Strong's G 5485. Charis.
And it says grace, that which affords joy, pleasure, delight, sweetness, charm, loveliness, grace of speech, loving kindness, favor, of the mercy, kindness, by which the Most High, exerting his holy influence upon the souls, turns them to Hamashiach, keeps, strengthens, increases them in the, as it says here, Christian faith, in the truth, knowledge, affection, and kindles them to the exercise of the truth virtues. So yeah, man. So the Lord is giving grace unto the humble. He's keeping them in Yahweh and the truth. He's keeping them in Yahweh Shai. He's strengthening us. Lord willing, I'm part of the elect. Lord willing, we're part of the elect. And Yahweh Shem Yahshai in the faith. And he's increasing us in the truth, in the faith, in the knowledge, the affection. And this is what happens when you're humble versus when you're proud. James 4 and 6 again. But he giveth more grace. Wherefore he said, the Most High resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. And then Tia says, verse 6, but he gives even more grace to stand against such evil desires. As the scriptures say, the Most High opposes the proud, but favors the humble. Back in the KJV, verse 7, submit yourselves therefore to the Most High, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. And a lot of these individuals who claim that they're Israelites, who claim that they're this guy, that guy, they didn't resist the devil. They allowed the devil to fester within their mind, within their soul. And then they allowed him to bring these thoughts within their mind, and now they can't resist the devil no more. Slakia. They can't resist the devil no more, and now they're proud. Now they're blasphemers. Now they're lovers of the flesh more than lovers of the spirit. Now they want to please the people rather than please Yahweh Shem Yahshai. They didn't submit to Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Neither do they resist the devil. And when you don't resist the devil, he's not going to flee. He's going to stay, man. Verse 8, draw nigh to the Most High, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. So, and this is what happens when you're humble. You understand that you're a sinner. You understand that you went off. You understand these things, and then you turn to Yahweh Shem Yahshai. You turn to the Lord. You turn to the truth. You turn to, as it says in verse 9, be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to heaviness. This is what it means to be humble. This is what it means to be lowly. This is what it means to be contrite. Because as it says, we'll come back to this, James, great chapter. Psalm 34:18, the Lord Yahweh is nigh unto them, near unto them, that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Psalm 51:17, the sacrifice of the Most High are a broken heart, a broken and a contrite heart, O power, thou would not despise. So the Lord isn't going to despise somebody who has a contrite heart, contrite spirit. Let's look up that word contrite. Do it right here on Google. Feeling or expressing remorse or penitence affected by guilt. It says, sorry, penitent, regretful, full of regret. And look at the opposite, unrepentant, defiant. So these individuals who are proud, blasphemers, prideful, puffed up, thinking of gaining godliness, they're defiant. They're not contrite. They're defiant, man. So going back, going back to James 4, verse 9 again, be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to heaviness. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up. So you got to humble yourselves, man. Speaking to myself first and foremost, in order to receive the honor and praise from the Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Not praise, but not honor either, but to receive that mercy from Yahweh Shem Yahshai. So like for that. So in order to receive that mercy, that loving kindness, that affection from Yahweh Shem Yahshai, you got to remain humble. You got to remain meek. And the Lord will lift you up in honor. And the Lord will lift you up in praises from, all those who despise you. So going back to, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, that Matthew 23 and verse 12. Matthew 23 and verse 12. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. So if you're trying to exalt yourself, man, you're going to be abased. Now let's get that word abased. We're going to leave here in a minute. Abased. G5013, to make low, to bring low, to reduce to a plane. Metaphor, to bring into a humble condition, reduce to a meaner circumstances. So if you don't want to humble yourself, the Lord is going to bring you into that humble condition, man, whether you like it or not. These individuals, they're proud. They're exalted themselves. It says to assign a lower rank or place too. So these people, these individuals, have placed themselves in a higher rank. And the Lord is going to reward them to a lower rank, to be ranked below others who are honored or rewarded. To humble or abase myself by humble living, lower, depress. Verse I, of one soul bring down one's pride. And they get all this from Esau, man. What does it say in Obadiah? The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. And as it says in John 8:44, ye are of your father the devil. So this isn't supposed to be an Israelite quality, an Israelite custom, to be proud, to be boastful, to be prideful, to exalt oneself. Look at King Solomon. He didn't exalt himself, and the Lord gave him everything. He remained humble. He remained meek. He remained lowly. He didn't ask for vain things. He asked for wisdom to guide the people correctly. And the Lord gave him everything, man. That is what it means to be humble. And he shall exalt you in due time, as it says in 1 Peter 5. And then we'll get that, and then we'll head out. And we'll start at verse 5, because I seen where it said, what did it say? Yep, resist the proud. 1 Peter 5 and verse 5, likewise ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yeah, all of you be subject one to another and be clothed with humility. And a lot of these individuals are not clothed with humility, man. They want to buck up against the elders. buck up against those who came before them. It says, for the Most High resisteth the proud and giveth grace to the humble. Verse 6, humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. So in due time, the Lord is going to exalt you. Not on your time, not on my time, not on your friend's time, not on Esau's time. This is on the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshai's time, man. Verse 8, be sober, be vigilant. And these individuals, they're not sober, they're not vigilant. They're not staying alert. They're not watching out for the great enemy. It says, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. And a lot of these individuals have allowed the devil to devour them. And now look at them. Through. Verse 9, whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in the brethren that are in the world. And so you got to stand firm, no matter what the devil throws against you. Salakia. So no matter what the devil throws against you, man, no matter what he does, the tricks, the schemes, the lies, the deceptions, the deceits, you got to fight that, man. You got to stand firm. You got to remain lowly. Got to remain meek. Got to remain humble. Because this is what is going to get us to the kingdom. Pridefulness is not going to get us to the kingdom. Lovers of ourselves rather than lovers of the Most High is not going to get us to the kingdom. It can't get us to the kingdom, man. Because we just read two scriptures, James 4 and 1 Peter 5, that the Lord resisted the proud and giveth grace to the humble. So if the Lord resisted the proud, do you think that means that the Lord is going to let you into the kingdom? That he's going to allow you to be saved? Why would the Lord say these things about being proud, having a froward mind, froward thoughts, froward attitude, being prideful? Why would the Lord say all these things about being proud? How he despises them, how he resisted them, and then saved them, grant them salvation? No, man. You got when you come to Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, you got to be lowly, humble. I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, because the Lord is going to try you. He's going to test you. He's going to test to see if you're humble. He's going to test to see if you remain humble, if you remain meek, if you remain lowly. And a lot of individuals fail, man, because as it says in Matthew as well, many are called, but few are chosen. Many are called into this thing, this truth, this knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding, but a lot of them take it and they don't run with it. They try to go the other way with it. They try to take advantage of the truth. They try to take advantage of the grace of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, the knowledge of the Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, and turn it into merchandise, turn it into gain. They supposing gain is godliness, as the scriptures say. When gain is not godliness, man. These individuals believe that. Then they get turned into a demon spawn, man. A demon spawn with a garment. Now they're bugged out. Now they have pegging allegations. And now they're through. These individuals are, and the scriptures say in 1 Peter 4 and 17, that for the time has come that that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And the Lord is bringing that judgment because the majority of the people in the house of God proclaiming that they're Israelites, they're prideful. They're not humble. They're not lowly. They're not meek. So the Lord has to begin here and bring that judgment, man. Because they don't want to remain lowly. They want to go their own way. They want to come up some other way, as it says in John 10. As it says in John 10 and 1, It says, it's like, it says, I'm going like 5 miles per hour, so I can pull this out real quick. John 10, verse 1, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. And they're trying to come up some other way. Why would the Lord let a thief and a robber into the kingdom? Why would the Lord save a thief and a robber when he's continuing to do the same shit over and over again? He's trying to come up some other way. He's trying to downplay Yahweh Shem Yashai. Oh yeah, I can get one up over him. No, you can't. The Lord's going to catch you. As it says in Ecclesiastes, or Sirach 23:19. It says, such a man only feareth the eyes of the Lord, and knoweth not that the eyes, such a man feareth the eyes of men, but knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and beholding their most secret parts. Paraphrasing that. So the Lord sees everything that you're doing, man. From A to Z. The Lord sees it. And He's gonna bring that judgment, man. No matter what. You may try to think that you're hiding your evilness, your wicked deeds from Yahweh Shem Yashai. You may even fool you can fool the people, but you can't fool the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai. Because you're not humble. You're not meek. You're not lowly. You're being a wicked heathen, man. That's all you are. These individuals, they're heathen, plain Israelite. There's a wreck up here. Damn, took the whole tire off. But yeah, man, these people, they're not doing this in sincerity and the truth. They're doing this for gain, for themselves, for their belly, man. So remain humble, remain meek, remain lowly, man, and continue to endure, man. We almost home, man. Really, we literally right there at the gates, man. And once we get there, it's gonna be ours, man. Lord willing, we're part of the elect, man. It's gonna be ours, and nobody else's. No other heathen again, man. So we just gotta remain humble. No matter what is set in front of us, no matter what thoughts come into your mind, no matter what trials and tribulations that are set in front of you, you just gotta keep going, man. 222, call on me, Yahweh Shem Yashai. You gotta keep going, man. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to the body, and to the fold. And before I end it off, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Chakwadash. Double honors as always to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone.